That might be an award-winning bourbon right there, guys. I want to blend these. What's up, everybody? So I've been talking about this for a long time. Today we're finally going to do the 1792 12-year versus Eagle Rare 12-year. So I've never done these together, but in my mind, they were always super similar. And with Sazerac owning both companies, I was like, I wonder how similar these really are, right? So I remember them both being super soft and sweet and oak and like light oak, just a very pleasant, you know, not run-of-the-mill bourbon in the sense of like, oh, it's average, but like that's everything that bourbon is. So here we go. So I don't know what they are. I know 1792 and Eagle Rare, but I don't know which one is which. So here we go. Okay, so I've used this note a few times recently on this channel. I actually got this from Drams and Drums. I think it's Drams and Drums, or maybe Mash and Drams, whatever. He used the term antique oak with a Jim Beam product. It was a Knob Creek 21, and I really liked that note. And I've carried that into some stuff that I've been doing recently, and I get that on this. It's like a golden honey wheat, more of a haystack note. So kind of a dusty haystack barn, but in a good way. Very antique oak. Touch of spice, but it's super soft. Not a whole lot of char. I want to say I get a little bit of funk on there. Well, let's go to the palate, see if that changes. So the finish is super similar to, again, what I remember 1792 and Eagle Rare being. That kind of haystack dusty note carries over with like what it tastes like after you drink it. I honestly didn't let it sit on my palate for very long. I should have done that. A little more golden toast on the nose now. And I'm not gonna try to guess them. I don't wanna even, I don't care to guess them. I just wanna rank them exactly how I think they are. There is a little bit of a fermented grain note on that, and I think that's what I'm calling funk. So very soft heat spice note on the palate. Pretty good mouthfeel. These are a little bit lower proof. What's the proof on that bottle? The 1792.
96.
96. Okay, so 96, and Eagle Rare is 95, I believe. Gosh, that's a really good note. That kind of funk note does kind of carry over to the palate a little bit. It is a little bit fermented grain on the palate tasting. Not a whole lot more there. But I really enjoy the nose. I mean, the nose is old bourbon. It's like, it smells like old man bourbon, and I really like that note. All right, so we're gonna cleanse the palate, go to the next glass. Okay, so much darker and sweeter on the nose. And now I kind of think I know what it is now, but because I've done a few tastings with this in the past few months. Much darker, sweeter. You're still gonna have that soft oak note, but there is some gentle char there, more of caramelized sugars. That's really freaking good on the nose. My gosh. Wow. Super soft mouthfeel, very gentle spot. Honestly, it's almost too soft. I like a little bit of kick on the palate, the mouthfeel. I'm not a big fan of kick in the chest, obviously, but that's almost too soft on the palate. But gosh, it's so sweet, so approachable. And I don't know if this is just me, but I feel like I am getting a dark purple fruit note, which is going to be synonymous with Buffalo Trace. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. I love that. So I remember we had this in the Mary Mash off. I think it was this versus Eagle Rare or Wild Turkey 12. If this is Eagle Rare 12 versus Wild Turkey 12. And I remember the Eagle Rare 12 being so sweet when I came back to it off the palate. And I'm getting almost that same thing. So I mean, I said I wasn't gonna guess, but I really feel like this is the Eagle Rare 12. So good. All right, one more sip. All right, let's go back to the nose and gold. So nothing really changed, but the haystack note became more potent. And again, like I like that note. I like the dusty old wood barn note. No tobacco. And it's really not even a charred wood note. It's an old wood note, like old wooden beams. Hit the pot one more time. Definitely like the mouthfeel better on that, and even the palate, because like this is just on the palate, it's just sweet. Like there's not a lot of spice to go with it, but this has more kick on the palate. Honestly, okay, so I'm gonna blend these real quick, but to rank them first, this is definitely the winner. The palate, the nose is so much sweeter. So much more pleasant, so much more approachable. The mouthfeel does lose a little bit of points for me, but the nose is just you can't beat it. So I'm gonna pick black, which it's Eagle Rare. I'm gonna pick black, not by much though. It's not crazy. I still really like this, but the approachability for this and the nose is just. You're not going to compare with this one, but still like them a lot. Was I right on those? Okay. All right, Eagle Rare 12, 1792 12 year. I want to blend these because I think the spice and the mouthfeel on this, matching with the nose on this, is going to be just absolutely wonderful. But Eagle Rare. Try to do a 50-50. All right. About to create the best bourbon known to man. Not even close. Okay. I really like that. So, I mean, as expected, it's that haystack note, but sweeter, more caramelized. Let's go to the palate. Honestly, I get more the 1792 on the palate. Like I liked that spice came through, that good punchy mouthfeel came through. It's still a little bit oily and sweet though. That might be an award-winning bourbon right there, guys. That's top notch. That's really good. That's really good. Okay, so lots of good spice, a little bit earthy, antique oak. The nose on this is stupid good. I mean, one of the best noses I've ever smelled. Okay, so honestly, even after that, even after the blend, I think the Eagle Rare would still win. I would put that one in the middle. The Eagle Rare makes that better, but this is still good. This is a better overall, way more balanced. The nose on this, which always carries more weight for me, is just over the top good. 10 out of 10 nose. The mouth feels a little lacking, but yeah, that was pretty fun. I mean, I've been wanting to do that for a while. In my memory, they were the same, but obviously they are not. They're pretty different. So hope y'all enjoyed this, and let me know if you've had either one of these bottles, and mix them if you do. See y'all in the next video.